Hi guys, we're Martin and SamDjanShow. And today I'm talking about who have the biggest opening and weekend in July. So it's going to. I'm Martin and SamDjanShow, where we talk about pop culture today and talk about who will have the biggest opening weekend in July. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe and click on my targets today. I'm talking about SamDjan. Then talking about who have the biggest opening in July. So yeah, I'm gonna go through 5 movies. If I didn't get to subscribe, click on my targets. So let's get to it now. The first one is Jurassic Rebirth, which is the seventh Jurassic Park movie, and I think this probably might make the most. I think this will maybe make over 100, maybe around 130, 50. Um, the budget's only 180 million. It stars Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, and it's going to be directed by Gareth Edwards, who also did Godzilla and Rogue One as Star Wars during the creator, which I think this one probably might make the most because I think Jurassic Park makes money. I think four of them made billion. Is the first one, Jurassic World, and King of Dominion. I think Jurassic Park, the first one was fine. The second one's okay. I'm not a fan of the third one. Jurassic World, I think the first one was good. I think Born Kingdom is okay. Dominion is not really good. So, and I think this will make money. And this comes out July 4th. So this will have the no July 2nd. So it's gonna have that July 4th weekend. So it's gonna have the 5 days. So with the 5 days, it'll make a bit more than if it had the Friday, which the second's on a Wednesday. It'll make more money than the Friday. So I think it might do well. I think it'll make the most. So I think people like dinosaurs. And I think they won't buy Dominion. Dominion still made a billion, so I think this one is fine. I think this will probably make the most out of all of them because people like dinosaurs. I'll watch a guy like Jurassic World. I was looking forward to what they do with this one. So yeah. Next we have Superman. Superman, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if we'll make a billion. Would I be shocked if it does? I don't. The budget's 225 million, and yeah, a lot of people. I will get my tickets for Superman because everyone will be getting their tickets. I will be getting my tickets soon. I haven't got them yet. I think next week I'll do. We're 3 weeks away from this movie, and this comes out July 11th. Now there are pre-screenings which will be on the 9th, and I think the 9th and the 10th. So yeah, I have to stay off Twitter those 2 days. I'm gonna mute Superman. I think I'll stay off Twitter. This movie is my most anticipated movie. I'm looking forward to what James Gunn does with this movie. You got David Cornswell, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, Eddie Gathetti, Anthony Carrigan, Nathan Fillion, Isabel Merced. So I'm looking forward to what they do with this. And this is the first film in the DCU. Moving forward, James Gunn does with this, and it looks good. I love the way it is. The CGI is doing all the trailers I've loved, so I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, I think this probably could make around 700. If it makes over a billion, that's fine. Um, so yeah, so the DCU. I just want James Gunn to succeed so that we can get all of these. So we can get lanterns. I think Supergirl lanterns and Clayface. All of those will happen because they're actually in production right now. So yeah, I look forward to what David Cornswell does with Superman. And yeah, so I think it's going to make 700. On the opening weekend, they said over 800 million. They said over 100 million, which now the highest gross and the highest rated one for DC movies, Batman Superman, which made over 166 million. If it makes more than that, they'll have the biggest opening weekend for a DC film. So yeah, so I think it could probably make over 120, 30. If it surpasses BVS, then be the highest rated for a DC movie. So next we have Smurfs. Now Smurfs kind of gets a lot of. Now the Smurfs movies are kind of up and down. I know a lot of people don't like the two live action ones they did back in the day, which yeah, that's actually my introduction to Smurfs. And I didn't watch the TV show. The TV show was before I was in the 80s. So I was obsessed with that first one, 2011. I loved it. They say Hank Azaria was perfect, honestly, and yeah, it was live action. It was doing the trope. It was doing what because we had like two live action Garfield movies, two live action Scooby Doo movies. Um, then we had three Alvin and Chipmunks movies, so I think that's probably why they went ahead with it. Which was also made over 500 million. That's a lot for a Smurfs movie. The second made 300 million. We were going to get a third one, but they decided to do the Smurfs Lost Village, which it didn't do well. Which I think that's the best looking Smurfs movie. But I think this one is based on the TV show. Now there is a TV show. That's airing right now. I don't know if it's based on that. I think that's its own thing, but yeah, this is by Paramount, and yeah, I will be watching. I'll give it a chance. I like the Smurfs. I know a lot of people are saying this is not gonna. Okay, the animation doesn't, and they kind of copy what the first one was, but it went in the real world. But yeah, Rihanna. Now they're basing this whole movie around Rihanna, and yeah, whichever. Smurfs, they always get singers. Like there's the two live action ones. They had Katy Perry, which and then we had Demi Lovato and Lost, which I think it made sense because Katy Perry was big at the time, same as well Demi Lovato. I don't know if she was big at the time. The thing is, those two they never recorded music for the films. I know Britney Spears did one. She did a song for the Smurfs too, but I don't think Katy Perry recorded any music for the. And then also there is some references, like she says, I Kissed the Smurf and I Like It, which is obviously based on, which is on her song I Kissed the Girl and I Liked It. But other than that, she didn't really do any music. I know Britney Spears did one for Smurfs too. Rihanna did one for Smurfs, which is fine. A lot of people don't. That first trailer, okay, it wasn't good. They had influences. I think the second one's alright. I think it's just fine. It's kind of like Peter Rabbit. It could be the Garfield movie. A lot of kids will go watch this movie. I don't know the budget of this. It's only 92 minutes, so I will watch this one. I don't know if we'll have the best reviews, but I think maybe it will make just about enough. Maybe around 20, 30 million open weekend, or might maybe go 30, 40. So yeah, now we've got I Know What You Did Last Summer. Now I Know What You Did Last Summer. Obviously, is the fourth movie, which on the I Know What You Did Last Summer. No, the first one was banking off Scream at the time, and then we had I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which I haven't seen the first I Know What You Did. I haven't seen I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. There was a third one, I Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which I didn't even know there was a third one until recently. And there was a TV show which ran for one season, then they cancelled it, which I think people have forgotten now. But yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt is coming back. Freddie Prinze Jr., which I hope this does well so we can get a trilogy. This could be like the next Halloween like trilogy, because I'm happy every horror movie's come back. The only ones that are coming back are Friday the 13th and Halloween, which and I'm announcing Friday the 13th, which it makes sense. It's kind of a rice issue between those two. But yeah, I hope this is good. The trailer, we saw the trailer yesterday, and it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to what they do with this. Which I think I'll watch Smurfs first, and then after this, I'll watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, because I think on Saturday it'll be really crowded, so I think I'll watch I Know What You Did Last Summer. Friday I'll watch Smurfs, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to what they do with this. I don't know the budget. I think the budget is probably around. I don't know the budget, but I think it could probably have 20, 30 million opening weekend. Yeah, it's a direct sequel to the and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. So I'm looking forward to what they do for the new cast. And yeah, so now we have the Fantastic Four First Steps. This is the newest Fantastic Four movie and most recent MCU movie coming out. Yeah, this one's obviously a reboot. Obviously, we had Fantastic Four, the one in 1994, they never released. Then we had the two Tim Story movies, that and The Silver Surfer. And then we had Fan Force, which was terrible. But I'm looking forward to what they do with this movie. I think this is probably going to be really good movie. I like the score. Now we have Matt Shackman and Michael Giacchino is doing the score. We have Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Mas Backrach, Joseph Quinn, John Malkovich, Garner, Paul Walter Hauser, and Ralph Ineson. Again, Galactus, again, Silver Surfer. And I like how it has its 60s aesthetic. It looks pretty good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what they do in the Avengers movies. But I think this cast was good. I kind of wasn't on board with Pedro Pascal, but I'm like, I think all the covers were fine. I think it's fine. I kind of wish we had a younger Reed Richards, but it's kind of, I do think Pedro Pascal's a bit too old. Like he's 50, but I'm looking to what they do with this. I'm looking forward to Galactus, Silver Surfer, and yeah, the trailers look really good. I'm looking forward to all of them, and yeah, this one is probably gonna make over 100 million, and yeah, so this comes 2 weeks after Superman. No, July 2nd is for Jurassic Park, July 11th for Superman, July 18th is Smurfs, and Origin, and so it's July 25th. So yeah, I think this will make a lot of money. Now we did have Captain America, and we did have Thunderbolts and didn't do. I think this one might have the potential to be the best one out of the three, because I feel like the way this is shot, the cinematography, the 60s aesthetic looks pretty good. So, who? So who will have the biggest opening? I think Jurassic World Rebirth. I think that will have the biggest opening. I just feel like Jurassic World is a big franchise, and I feel like it's for everyone. People who grew up with those movies in the 90s, the older people who watched them, they will go watch it. They they will go watch this movie. Superman. I think Superman will do well. This one is a reboot. I don't think people know this is a reboot or not. I think they do know. Smurfs will do well. It's for the kids though. It's not really aimed at us. I know she does. Some might do well. Fantastic Four will do really well. I think Rebirth will make the most. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So much for the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.